Hello guys, I hope you're all well. Well, it's finally arrived, pairing update. Hasn't went too badly so far. Just a few of the younger ones. They're gonna take a while. But I'm gonna run you through the pairs and how I do things, I suppose. Just a little video. So I put them together yesterday, lunchtime. There's only one pair who I had a problem with, who I had to take the cock out and put him on the outside. But this is box one. That there is the Verkerk. Well, to the right, that's my girl, that's the twin hen. She's an absolute superstar. And that there is the Verkerk De Bruyne out of Mr. Universe. My dad's, he's just got a hunch about him, so some people might say it's a gamble putting my number one stock hen with him, but both his young birds we kept them both last year. We didn't lose any. They both had turns to the loft, both done well. But obviously the twin hen, I mean, she had 9 times first of the race. I'm responsible for God knows how many. I've given Martin the job of actually tallying it up. But in 2022 alone, she was responsible for 18 times firsts for us. Also 3 times bird of the year in 3 different feds. She's obviously the grand dam of the 320 hen. She's also a pivotal part in Paul Withers' success. Herself with the Rock, our number one pair, they've done fantastic for him. I've done a little count the other day, and she's responsible for 69 birds in the top 50 of our section. Well, our section can range from 2,000 up to I suppose 7,000 birds. She's dam or grand dam of second up North Combine against 5,140 birds, 4th up North Combine against 7,000 birds, 4th up North Combine against 9,020 birds, 8th up North Combine against 11,219 birds. So yeah, she's a dream. She's a dream, and you know, it's an exciting pairing without a doubt, because you know, I believe in that line as well, the Verkerk De Bruyne. So much so we bought another one out the same sire, not the same way of bred. This is box 2. Now the big lad, I call him Tank, in the nest bowl. Well, that's a full brother to Red Sonia. Any of you know Red Sonia? She sold for I think 14,500, or was it 14 this year. And the hen, she's out of the number one pair. She's out the twin hen and the Rock. So exactly the same way bred as the success Paul Withers been having, and she's already bred winners. So another, I think, very exciting pair. The big lad in the nest box. This is out of Jean and twin boy. Well, Jean she had a first and third up North Combine. We got a loan for her. Whereas twin boy, we rate him that highly. We've hardly had anything to race off in the last few years because everything's been stocked. The hen, I really hope she's ready. I mean, they're not fighting anymore, so, and he was the one who had to be locked out last night. So they're at least, he's doing the right thing now instead of trying to butcher her. But she's a Richard Goodyear. She's out of the Boss, who's sire of 9 times first feds. And the dam is also responsible for 6 times first feds. So, you know, it's a very, very exciting pairing again. That's Albert's hen on the left. Now Albert's hen is she's the same way bred as them superstars of my friends Woodruff Brothers. it's just double check, 17 top combine turns birds that way bred have got. And that's Little John, and that's off John May. Now John May is a very, very good friend of ours. My dad speaks to him, you know, a few times every week. That's out of his top line. And these two were together last year and pretty much bred our best young bird. So we've put them back together because, well, you can't ask for any more until we find out how they go as yearlings, but they've got every bit of quality about them to be top notch, without a doubt. I really like the cock, Little John, Little John. He's a nice, lovely tame bird. Yeah. Now this here is, I've wrote it all out because in memories I get 7 hours with word stuff wrong, and I say a section instead of fed and fed instead of section. But that there in the nest ball, he's a full brother to the Mayflower. Now the Mayflower, it's a super fast sprinter. We used to always say if the Taylor win, the Mayflower win. She was just phenomenal, really. Now that there next to him is the Quiet Hen. That's out Aiden and Triplets. She was a double fed winner herself. And we put these two together last year, and once again one of our best young birds. So it could be a real good pairing. And you can see why she called the Quiet Hen. Nothing phases her. Right, now back to the younger ones again. The cock there at the back. That's out the twin boy in the special hen. I've told you about twin boys. He's literally been used to get our future stocking. But he was paid the special hen just before she left the loft. We sold her, a good friend of ours. She was 8-year-old at the time when we sold her, and she still fetched good money. We sold that much. But he's a very good friend, and he had bought Big Dennis off her a few years ago, and she had done phenomenal with Big Dennis. So he wanted something to definitely go with that bird. So we decided to let it go. And the hen is, once again, it's twin boy and Jean. So exactly the same as what I've just mentioned. All the birds 3, 6, 9 and 12, these are the ones I've got to kind of watch for them. They're the youngest. I mean, he's a yearling obviously, but he was too young last year, so he's immature, and they do everything wrong, don't they? Especially with a young hen. Oh, it gets hard. Yeah, me. See. Right, well, this is a Malison cock. Well, what hard work he's been. Oh. We tried him as a hen the first year. I have to get myself comfortable and done snappy knees. Old age. Right, so like I say, we tried him as a hen the first year, so we got an out of him. Last year we changed his loft at the last minute, and he was an absolute menace. He was smashing eggs, getting in boxes and stuff, so we cut him down, put him in the aviary, and then of course the other bird smashed his eggs. So third time lucky with him, but he's paired to Dottie. Now Dottie, as we know, she's out the twin cock, 6 times first, a section winner. You know, it's our biggest regret in life, the twin cock. Obviously the tumour he got dying young, because he would have been as good as the twin hen. he was as good racing, if not even slightly better. And what we did get off him, we got Dottie and Lottie. Lottie's obviously a phenomenal breeder already, and Dottie was a fantastic racer. But we've got like the, you know, like the twin blue and stuff. We've got a few for stock anyway. But this Malison, he's kind of like the Spider-Man lines. He's the Spinnaker and Rossi lines. It's a pedigree to die for. Quite simply, it's so we've had to be patient, but I can't see any problem this year. There's no excuses this year. Right, the one on the right, it's a right scatty bugger. He's out. He's a grandson of Murphy's Law. We bought him from an auction in Holland. Obviously we know about the whole craze going around Murphy's Law. We can't give you an answer are they any good or they're not. I suppose we'll find out. And he's paid to the hen. She was a great racer. She had 2 times first, 2 times second, 2 times third. She had a 16th up north combine, a 52nd up north combine, and a 187th up north combine. You're talking like huge birdage as well. I'll have to double check when 16th combine rings a bell. I think that was a young bird national, and she could have topped the combine that day. It was a. I hope I'm talking about the right bird, but when it's his 16th combine, I think I am. She went racing past, and she turned round at the bottom of the street, and it was one of them where I think 45 seconds split the first 16 in the combine, and she lost that. She lost a minute. So yeah, what could it have been? This is the story of our life, young bird national. I think they're our best chance to top the combine, because I think young birds, they keep a truer line, where old birds are head of the coast. So that golden mile on the coast, you know, it's very hard for us. We very rarely get a chance. But we're a young bird national. I think we could have topped it this year. I'll call it last year now. And she could have topped it, I think, 3 years ago. So. Oh. Right, this is once again Jean and Twin Boy. Certainly give them a chance, haven't we? But do you know, when you hold Jean, my dad said it's the best pigeon he's ever held. She just oozes class. So we've got a good few to try. Now the one at the back, very interesting. This is the nest. Sorry, it's the same way bred as the Bullet. Now obviously the Bullet we class as our #1 stock cock. She done alright as a racer without being sparkling. But with that breeding, she needs an opportunity, doesn't she? At stock, and she'll get it. She'll get this year and next year. See how she does. That there is the fireman. Obviously you've spoke about the fireman a few times in the past. He had 5 times first. The hen, she's out of a half brother of the man, the captain basically, we used to call him. When paired to the quiet hen, who we've spoke about in box 5. Where is it? So basically these two have been together for 2 years now. Now we sent 2 off them when they're in the race loft, to the one loft race, and these 2 bred 2 birds, and you couldn't make it up. I think one of them finished 5th face pigeon, but they both spent the night out on a race day. We had one of them what was lying in about 3rd ace pigeon going into the last race. That one didn't come back on the sorry, day to come back a day late on the final race after being super consistent, whereas the other one spent a day out, I think, in the first race, and then was super consistent the rest of the tournament and got up to 5th. So, you know, to spend a night out and still be pedalling for Ace Pigeon, you know, very unlucky. But also the racers have bred for us last year, very, very consistent. This is the magical pairing. This is our Cannon and Charlie J. These were always paired together, these two. And obviously they bred that cock who now went to stock, had three first feds, 3 top combine turns. Obviously, I mean, Charlie G herself, she had a 2nd and 4th up North Combine. It's just, you don't get many racers like her. And I mean, you compare her to the likes of Jean, but she was racing against higher birdage. Charlie G, I mean, you're talking 12,000 birds when she was 2nd and 4th. So they're going back together now. Funny enough that Charlie J and Super Section as racers didn't quite work last year, but yeah, I'm saying that they had one chance. We had a disastrous young bird season with losses, so you know, it's not a fair judgment to make actually. It's Charlie and then Nesbo, our Cannons on the right. Yeah, I hope the quality is alright on this phone, like, because my eyes aren't great, like, it's a little bit blurry. Hope it's not coming through blurry on the actual video. It's alright, just a daft lad. Right, box 12, the one in the nest ball, it's pretty much the last young bird we got out. The man's our base breeder. Obviously he's sired the twin hen, the twin cock, triplet, twin boy. So everything we've got to thank the man for. And ironically, it's a little bit of inbreeding this, but well, it's just one of them things. We're getting over our parents' sword. The hen who's hiding, I don't know if you remember, if you watch a stock loft tour. Oh, come on, you. Well, that's out the special one. The sister Triple X, the old girl. I've called her that many bloody different names. Obviously, you know, I can tell you straight away, she's gonna be an unbelievable stock hen. I know for a fact. I want you to see her, look, because you've seen her on the stock loft tour. Just to see how she's kind of developed. It's one of them. She was one of the young ones. You just don't know, do you? Could be an absolute nightmare for this year. Now, what I've done with this other end, I paired these up 2 days earlier on the basis that not everything in that previous loft claimed a box. Oh, perfect start. There's Super Section on the bottom, and there's 326. So they're paired together. Now, Super Section obviously had 9 times first, 2 times first section, 1 time second section, 8th and 10th up North Combine, and he's already sire of a section winner. Times a wonderful daughter of twin boy, who had 3 times first clubs, 2 times first fed, 1 time second fed, beaten by Super Section ironically, when they were 10th and 13th up North Combine. But she had a 4th, a 7th and a 9th section, like I said, in 10th and 13th up North Combine. So it really is a case of best of best as far as the racers go. They're open box 13. I've had to close all the rest because best behaviour all the time, put a hen in, super section wanted all 3 boxes. Oh. Now this one, 372. She's paid him. Now this cock is a Gerald Delaney cock. We bought at auction this year. He's out his #1 pair with the guarantee of it being replaced if it doesn't breed winners. She's a very consistent hen. Out of twin hen and Big Dennis. She had 2 times first the racer, 30th and 42nd of combine against 12,000 birds. I like that pairing, I must admit. I think I really like him, he's so tame. I'd give him a little touch, but I'm holding a piece of paper, so. Now, there's big Golden Richie. Now, Golden Richie we bought for £1,400 off Richard Goodyear. His sire topped the combine. The dam's the #1 stock hen. Now, the hen we've put him with is also Richard Goodyear. We wanted one pure line. Both parents of her won RPRA award, and they had 12 times first between them. That's what won Richard Goodyear line, and I think it's the best 2 we got. God, do you know what it is? I just assumed that blue who was in there was her. No, that's her. That's no wonder she wanted to fight past us to get in. So that's the hen of Richard Goodyear. That's a bloody late bred of ours who haven't got a partner for it. So that's her. I thought that when something's brave getting past us then, she'll say I'm having none of that. That's me. He's just outstanding, isn't he? God, if he races like he looks. So big lad. Right. So, because I locked these up yesterday, today's the day. So I'm going to try and let them out. But it's not going to be straightforward, but I expect most to be straightforward. So what I'll do first, I'm going to let box 1 out, which is obviously the twin hen with the De Bruyne, the Kirk. Now what I'm looking for, this is just for people who don't know, what I'm looking for is them to come out, and I want to see him leading the twin hen back to that box. Once I'm confident he's doing that, there she is, she's first dude. Once I'm confident she's doing that, then I'm confident that they've got that box, they're happy, and I can move on to the next one. But I'm going to spend all day doing this, absolutely all day. What's he not coming out for? Hopefully he's clever enough to follow her. I'm not really bothered if he comes out. I'd like to see her leave the box and then re-enter the box just so she knows where her box is. And I'll do that with every pair. Now, the reason I paid the other side up a few days early is simply on the basis that I know the fireman hadn't claimed box 10, he hadn't claimed any box. Box 12 hadn't claimed a box. And also box 3 and 6, they kind of alternate. They both kind of want both boxes. So once I know that they're happily paid, I've got no problem putting them in the other side. and I'll just leave them be, and they'll go back together, and they'll find their own box. You know, I thought this would have been pretty much instant. I thought it's been locked up in that box for 24 hours. So which would have wanted it. But until I know that she knows box one, I mean, if in 5 minutes time she still hasn't moved, I'll lock her back up and go to the next box, and we'll get her on the next round. So I'll keep doing it until I know they know their box. And anything that doesn't know its box after the day, like I say, will be put on the other side. It's probably me stopping there, you know. When I put the camera on the outside, it's going to be thrown like a wire and it'll interfere with the picture and opening. There you go. That's about everyone in life, isn't it? Doesn't even go. See, there's little things like Charlie J, she had box one last year when she was with Super Section. Will I let her out and will she just start crashing into box one? It happens. Should be happy with her partner because should be more kind of a lot. So, but will she won't hold box. I mean, ideally, I'd like them to go into the 18 retrieve and then double joy then. I mean, there'd be too many birds to keep in here anyway, so I had it with hindsight known. Some of these were going to go on the other side. Take 5 minutes, I'm happy with that. Come on, that's it, in. Well, I'm over the moon with that for a start. I don't really foresee any problems with a lot of the older ones. Box 2, tank. Full boat red Sonia with the head of the number 1 pair. Obviously that happening there, but I need to say leave the box and find our way back to the box. So it's just basically hadn't spent any time in the loft at all. They come away yesterday and they went straight in the box, so they've not even seen the outside of it. Alright, Tag, she'll move. As for the corns, exactly the same. I'm keeping them on it, droppings are perfect. There's the plateau, and there's the gem. There she goes. Now, he'll teach her where the box is, so they could just get it on straight away actually. Easy. It's quite the Romeo. Please tell me where the box is. Really confused, alright? What's he doing? Yeah, it could be one of them who wants two boxes. Box 2 is his box, she's had it all year. Oh well. She knows where she lives. Dozy bugger. Now as you can imagine, a lot of the top pairs are my dad's who've got the bullet. I might do a part 2, but to be honest, I might not as well. He's been very precious with little down in his loft. But obviously the bullets went back to 310, so we're going to have more 320 hens, the same way of bred. Getting Terminator back because Rob Mallison gifted me the Mallison cock. See, I'm still calling that hen. The Mallison cock, and we promised him a couple of young'uns off it. And we kept letting them down. There we go. I'm happy for first round. She knows what she's doing. Come on, in you get. In. Come on, in. In. Come on, in. That's it. Now, I'll make this the last one because I'm not going to bore you with all the trays, but this is the one I'll have problems with. I'll tell you straight away. It was the one I had to lock out all night. He may have developed the new name of Twat. Now, I don't think there's any way these will go backwards and forward at the box, but we'll see. He might. I don't think she will. Well, he just made friends this morning. Like I say, the box I'm going to have the problem with for 3, 6, 9 and 12. I already know. So it's all the young ones. Are the ones who are flipping, trying to scalp the hens, doing everything wrong. And doesn't even want to come out with them. Go on, get out now. Here's your chance. How do we get it? Pardon me. game of patience, isn't it? Like I say, I'll be having my breakfast, my dinner, my coffee's all in here today. It's repetitive, but it's the only way to do it. The last thing I want is birds switching. I actually don't mind if these 3, 6 and 12 swap, because they're all very similar bred. Like the cocks are anyway, so I'm not too concerned. But it'd be nice to think they would, you know, not be a month behind. You know what I mean? Just say a week or two, fair enough. But you just don't know with young hens, do you? And I think somebody'd get better off putting an older one in. Someone's at least kind of do things right. Right, as you can see, it's kind of like watching paint dry. This it's just not coming out. Very surprised I'm not taking the chance while he's not there to get it. There we go. If she leaves, he's sure to follow. We'll see what happens from there. So her parents have got what 15 times first. They've bred 15 times first. Direct. If these cross into our birds okay, it could be absolutely fantastic. And I can't see why they wouldn't. And the reason we've put this pair together, box 3, is because she's a London bulk line. And I think Richard Goodies are also them kind of lines from, I think, probably from P&D Stud originally. So rather than make a drastic change with the breeding, just an ever so slight one, but so their young birds will be 75% London bulks and 25% our man family. Well, I'm quite pleased they're not fighting, like, but we're not getting anywhere quick with them all. I thought she would have took her out with Tuesday just on a stretch, and I thought he would have followed her. It's all new to her though, isn't it? It's a lovely hen, like. Right guys, this is I wish I knew how long you wanted the videos, you know, because we're 38 minutes in. I normally aim for 30, you know. I mean, I suppose some of you will probably watch them all day. I totally get that. But otherwise they'll get bored after 10 minutes. Oh, well, that's promising. You know, it's amazing, you know, scalping her last night, and I probably paid now, like, but she hasn't got a clue what a box is until she leaves it. But she just went in, so I'm going to leave it at that. And I'll get her on the next round. I'll do one more. So, well, that's good. That's it's reading already. It's the grandson of Murphy's Law. That's what you want. And you've got no problems. Just about these small, because them boxes aren't very big. These are, I've got the 4, well, picking pots, the minerals, the black minerals, and another picking pot. And like I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but I put some calcium in the drink the other day, and it's going to be 3 days a week. So that's little John. I really like him. And they were together last year, so no problem whatsoever. And that was a box last year as well, box 4. So here's Albertson. Oh, really consistent. Their young birds last year are really consistent. I think we lost one of the 2. I might be contradicting myself. I don't know if we lost one of the 2, and it was doing unbelievably well. It was like in the top 10 pigeons, like to a loft on numerous occasions. To be honest, I could have just left them, because that's the only box she's ever known, and he knows his box, obviously. Yeah, no problem whatsoever with them 2. Well, that's perfect. Every pair done that. Straight out, do the business, straight back in. I'll be back in the house for dinner. Needs a rest. Yeah, what we like. Right, guys, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, see, I might do a part 2 on my dad's side, because as my dad says, this is the B team. But not quite now when you've got the twin hen here, and Charlie Jane, Art Cannon, and what have you. But there's some great. I tell you what, we've done with the 320 hen this year. We've put her to twin blue. If that pairing's not unbelievable, I think I'll give up. He's obviously bred a 2nd and a 4th up North Combine, like direct as well. Come on in, you get. No, wrong way. Come on in. Oh, John. Come on. Come on, get in. Come on. Never pair what together last year, but they were on the other side of the loft last year. So only thing what could be a slight problem with this pair is the box. But obviously they went together like 2 peas in a pod. Right, guys, as you can see, it's going to take us all day. Just keep doing this until I'm happy they're all doing it right. I suppose like the box 4, box 1 and box 2, they'll probably only need one more attempt at it, because they already know really. I could probably get away with not doing it. So there's the quiet hen. So she's a granddaughter of the oh, that was a big one. Granddaughter of the man. Daughter a triplet. Like I say, a double fed winner. Whereas the cock was always kept for stock, where the Mayflower was raised out them lines. Right, I hope you've enjoyed, lads and lasses, I hope. Like I say, not long now. What we got? 3 months, 12 weeks. Well, less than that, isn't it? It's about 9 weeks. 9 weeks till the first race. And we cannot wait. Okay, thank you very much for watching.